Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my version of No Paper Left Behind. So I did not join the formal No Paper Left Behind movement. I just knew when I was doing my paper reorganization, I found two pads that I got in a D-stash, and it's the 180 sheet pads. The paper is very thin, so I just wasn't impressed by the actual paper itself. The images are really cute, but what I decided to do is make it a point to try and use this pad up. So if I'm bored, if I don't really have a project to work on, I pull this pad out, take some of the papers out, and I have already pre-scored all of these sheets to make policy envelopes. Now, the point being is not only to build my stash, but I'm gifting these to other people when I send Happy Mail challenges, whatever. These are most likely what you'll see if I'm doing a Memory Decks challenge, which I'm doing a lot of those this week. I'm going to send them in these policy envelopes. And it costs, because it's over the normal size of an envelope, it is going to cost a little bit more than a stamp normally would. But I don't mind because I'm going to be using up this pad. So I'm working on Alicia's box. And so far I have these all cut. These two, the tops are just already folded down. So I thought I would share 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 2 more for her little bundle. And let's see, we'll do that one. And we'll do this funky black and white one. Okay. So that's my ready stack, and today, off and on between projects, I'm gonna grab this and work on it, but I wanted to do one with you guys. Now, this is my little recipe, and I have a recipe holder where I put all of my tutorials. This is gonna come out backwards on the screen, but I will try and remember to put the measurements in the description box for you. So with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, you're going to score, minding your images if it's directional. You want to make sure you score 1 inch and 11 inches. And then you're going to score again at 3 inches and 8.5 inches. So that gives you your flaps here at the top. And then that gives you your middle folds. Okay? And that is it. Super, super easy to do. You can use a device to get these more precisely cut, but I am doing these fast on the fly, so I just cut up on all 4 corners, starting from the bottom, and then cut up into your score line. And then you just cut off your flap. This is going to create your flap, so you're going only on the outsides. And you want to cut just above your score line so that it's flush. I'm sorry if y'all hear background noise. I had YouTube on the TV and I turned it off so I could film, but now the view is on and I gotta change the channel because I don't do any view. I don't like those ladies. Sorry to anybody that does, but I can't stand their yak. So I hope you guys are able to see that. Alright, and then what you want to do is not have a mess on your desk so you can show people appropriately what you're doing. Ugh. Alright, so this is my top fold. I'm going to go along the edge of the bottom piece with my tape runner. And then this is the bottom, so be very careful here if you're using a tape runner that you don't go all the way over to this edge, because your tape will, you know, be showing, because the flap doesn't go over that far. So I go almost flush with the cut, fold it up, and that policy envelope is done. So again, super easy. You could sit on the couch and do this. I like it because, you know, it just goes really fast. And who can't use a policy envelope? Now, sending these to Alicia is a little intimidating because she loves altering policy envelopes and she prefers that they be very thick and sturdy. But I think for flat mail and happy mail in general, just or even pen pal letters, if you had some of these where the weight doesn't really matter, then this is a perfect project. I have another pad that we might dig into, but I really want to get rid of this one. And this one, like I said, for memory dex challenges where it's the only thing you're sending, this is ideal for flat mail. Excuse me. Alright, so last one for Miss Alicia. And you can kind of see if you have some that are uneven and you want to cover that. I think this side is a little bit worse. You can make that your bottom. You know, and policy envelopes are not a science. Again, they're super easy to do. So I'm going to make a bunch of these for all the happy mail I have going out this week. And there's that one. So we have 10 envelopes that you can use for flat mail. And, you know, with Alicia, if she wanted to treat these with some glitter or Wink of Stella, or put embellishments or die cuts, you can certainly make them more substantial. You can just add this to Happy Mail with a sheet of stickers inside, and it would just be a great way to display goodies or handmade items. Again, you could do letters, whatnot, but I thought it would be helpful. One thing I did do with them is, and I'll do it again for this round. Excuse me, I've just got the burps, the hiccups, and I'm on my second cup of coffee. But one thing I am using these for is my Meet Me With the Die Cuts items for my partners. I am using these to mail that in because they're pretty roomy, pretty sturdy. And what I've done is just use that postage stamp die, and I made my little address labels and then put it all down. And then when I sealed it, I just folded the top down, of course, and then put a piece of the packing tape all the way down this side. And so that gives it some more sturdiness for the mail, because, you know, they aren't kind with our packages. So that is what I'm using these for. So hopefully, I've got a good start here. Hopefully by the end of the year, we will not have this pad in the stash anymore, and it'll be gone, I hope. So if you guys are interested, this tutorial I did get from Serenity Creations, and she got it from TubeU Master 1, who is no longer on YouTube, but that's where the original measurements and things came from. So on my recipes, I always like to say who inspired that, and these are just index cards that I backed on some craft card stock, and I stick them up there in my recipe box so that I always have them on hand and I'm not searching through YouTube videos to try and find my measurements again. So yeah, that is my take on No Paper Left Behind, stash building, policy envelopes, Happy Mail, flat mail, packaging gifts for your Happy Mail friends, your YouTube friends, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that bell notification. I'm on the push to 1,000 subbies, so you guys make sure that you stay up to date on everything that's happening here at the Haven, and I will catch you in the next video. Much love!